Bear With Me is about a young man named Louis who lives out his life with his girlfriend Emma in a large teddy bear suit due to a debilitating social anxiety that makes him terribly afraid of the outside world.
It struck me as an opportunity to make a very weird film. I liked how art heavy it was, and so I just went with it and chose a team that I thought could follow that vision artistically. The art direction was one of the biggest, if not the biggest focus for this piece.
There was a lot of opportunities to have a lot of fun with the different color schemes, the quirky, weird things that were in the story. I saw a lot of personality with the characters that I really wanted to work with.
My director, RJ, he has good vision for things, and with the script, I needed a lot of emotion to come out. The script in the simplest sense is just a love story. It goes through different emotions such as anxiety and love and breaking up with people. I need somebody who could direct an actor who can't speak. Louis doesn't speak once, so it's all about body movement at that point, and you need a director who's clear and concise with that in order to bring that to life.
Inspirations for the film, I definitely was told to watch Frank with Michael Fassbender because he had the giant head thing on. I definitely took some tips for that on how to direct an actor to move around where you can't see his face or any of the emotions he brings to it. I definitely took a lot of inspiration cinematography-wise from Better Call Saul and the way they use visual motifs like clouds or flowers or wood. They sort of centered the picture around that. I worked very closely with Justice Devin, my DP, to make a film that's centered around something that looked similar to pictures or storybooks, so that when you entered a scene as the audience, you kind of took in everything that you needed to see visually for the story and to support the characters with.
RJ's a really good director because he gives you what he wants, but then he gives you the leeway to kind of do your own thing with it. It's nice to have that direction and then also the freedom to kind of explore what my character could be like.
There's relatable aspects. I'm a very extroverted introvert. Having the idea of being in this costume, being in a suit where you're in the world but simultaneously disconnected, I found that to be very interesting, and it was a fun topic to kind of someone had such an experience where they were like, okay, I'm shutting the world out. Still gonna be in it, but I'm gonna be in it in how I view it to be safe, and it just happened to be a bear costume for Louis.
At first I was a little scared because I hadn't done any films. I wasn't quite sure how it was gonna go, and he's super outgoing and made me feel really comfortable coming in, and I wasn't nearly as nervous, and it was just fun because we got to mess around, and it wasn't as serious as I thought it was going to be, and I didn't feel nearly as nervous.
Robbie's really fun. He's really playful in the way that he emulates the character, with his hands and his feet. So he brought his own interpretation of the character, which was really fun. So I had to sort of keep him on course with how I thought the character was. But it was really a tug-of-war match because he had these ideas and I had these ideas, and I think what we got on screen was the accumulation of both those ideas.
It's actually not the first bear costume I wore. I worked at a sub place where their mascot was a bear, so I've had my experiences with bear costumes.
The bear suit was tough. I had no idea where I was going to find one or how I was going to get one secured. I ended up finding one on eBay. It shipped from China, and we weren't really sure when it was going to arrive, but it ended up getting here about a week before.
Literally in the bear costume, I couldn't see. I had a little hole down here in the mouth, so I couldn't see anything. Have you ever just tried running with your eyes closed, just straight for a little bit? You don't always go in a straight line. The biggest thing that I took away from Bear With Me, how the suit, so you can physically see the thing that someone's hiding in, but people just walk around day to day in something like that. They put on a face, they do something, they're hiding, they're not showing who they actually are. It sucks that people have to do that. I always think people actually do this. You can hide so much, you don't show people a lot of the stuff because you want them to think that you're okay. There was a lot of points in time where different parts in the film really came together and melded quite nicely and created these looks and these characters, and